We're going to jump right on in. There are 9 ways of earning money in Ardyss International. 9 ways, and I want you to think of it. I'm from Texas, so I'm gonna pull out my Southern girl on you. I want you to think of these as buckets of money, and I want you to understand every single bucket of money is separate from the other, and you have to look at them separately. You have to look at them separately. You see, the thing about Ardyss, you don't know when a person has a breakthrough from taking the products or wearing the garments. Women are saying the Angel Bra is the best bra they've ever seen or put on. People are taking the Ultra Body Cleanse and having astonishing results. The new limited edition of the Body Magic hugs my body like nothing I've ever seen. It helps me in an incredible way. And when I'm not wearing the Angel Bra and the Body Magic, I'm wearing the Panty Control and Recovery Bra. I have both colors of the Recovery Bra, the Panty Control, and the Body Magic, okay? And so you never know. And with the Angel Bra, I have all 3 colors. So now I've been drinking the NutriShake daily and getting ready for summer clothes. You know, summer clothes, swimming suits, all that's getting ready to happen. So when they start bringing in people and those people start doing the same, momentum happens. You see, a lot of times people will look up and say, oh, I don't know, a person don't really want to do the business, but you don't know what's going to happen when they take these amazing products and they just start using and sharing. Okay, next slide. The first way we make money, and everybody understands this, is retail. Now, there are several different ways you can do retail, and I hope, BJ, let me know if I'm talking too fast, because when I start talking about the money, I kind of start talking pretty fast, but I'm going to keep trying to slow myself down, okay? When you look at retail, there are different ways you can look at it. One, we have this amazing retail website now. We have an amazing retail website now that you can send people to. So when I'm out in the field and I give somebody my website, because that's the new way they really want to do things these days. They want to, oh, what is your website? And so we have that. But I also do home parties. And when I do a home party, my goal is typically to put people in the business, get them in to get their discounts and make money. That's my goal. But I also retail. I do events. And when I'm at an event, that's a great place to retail. Now, this is where you can make right now money, because in Ardysslife, you make money daily, weekly, and monthly. And so I call that retail money right now money. What do I mean? Somebody tells me, okay, a lady called me, she wanted the Body Magic. I said, okay. So I asked her about her measurements, got her measurements. And then I asked her, I said, okay, I'm kind of getting your Kool-Aid a little bit. I want to know, I got to ask you something personal, but everybody does it. Can you tell me how many times you're using the bathroom every day? And so she told me she only goes, and I'm talking about a bowel movement. She said once a week, once or twice a week. And I go, whoa. We need an Ultra Body Cleanse, like in a hurry. And so what happened was, when I purchased the Ultra Body Cleanse from Ardyss for $40 and I sell it for $66, we have a list of our retail prices and our wholesale prices. When I sell it for $66, I just made $26, right? But she also wanted a Body Magic. When I sold her that Body Magic, I got it for $69. She purchased it for $120. I just made another $50, right? So I made $76. And when we get the bad stuff out, that's my slogan, get the bad stuff out, put the good stuff in. We know she needs at least some Red Lviv, right? And so the Red Lviv, I get it for $34. I turn around and I sell it. It says the retail suggested price is $57. So that's another $23. I done made $100. Now, what I get her to do is Zelle me or Cash App me. That's what I get her to Zelle me or Cash App me. That means I've immediately separated my wholesale money from my retail money. So I made money right now, or right now money. When I'm at an event, right now money. And so you have to decide how you're going to do yours. It's your business. I tell everybody it is your business. Why am I saying that? Because if I'm at an event and someone comes up and they're talking to me at the table and they're going, Gail, I need this, I need that, but my budget is such and such. I can decide if I'm going to have a sale. I can decide if I tell her, oh, you know, that Ultra Body Cleanse is $66, but if you buy your Ultra Body Cleanse and your Lviv today, I'll let you have the Ultra Body Cleanse for 50. Whatever I decide to do is my business, but that is right now money. Now, Ardyss International, since Ardysslife, ever since I started with Ardyss International, every single day they have a promotion. Every single day they have a promotion. Well, when we have a promotion, that makes that right now money even bigger. Some of you may take that promotion and use that for your family, or my goodness, if I turn around and get a Lviv for $4.99 or $5.99, and I turn around and sell it for $57, come on, y'all, you see what kind of money that can be. So that's our retail, that's our daily pay. That's our daily pay. Okay, now Ardyss came out with a way that we could help our customers. We can help them by giving them a chance to save 20%. You know, we make at least 40%. And I say at least 40% because if I buy a promotion, I'm really saving more than that. But the VIP customer affiliation program gives you the opportunity to have your VIP customers get 20% discount. And what Ardyss is going to do is pay you, the distributor, us, the distributors, 20%, because they still going to pay the money out. Ardyss is not trying to, oh no, we're going to give your customers this and we're going to keep the rest. Ardyss, no, that's not what they do. They are going to give it to the distributor. And then you see, you can make money weekly with that. And you have your VIP customers and it goes up. It escalates from 40% to 45%, 50%, depending on how many of VIP customers you're bringing in the course of the week. And if you're on the Monday night call, you're able to see people are bringing in VIP customers. Next slide. Now this right here, oh my goodness, this right here. For the month of April, this is the last month. This makes my hair on my arm stand up. Why? Because this is a way you can really go to the bank. Now, if you're on the e-wallet, this is weekly money. This is weekly money. Now, you see we have the basic, the bronze, the silver, the gold, and the diamond. You have that, you screenshot that, but I'm going straight to the silver. I'm going to the silver, and there's a reason for the silver. Okay, I'm going straight in on silver. Now, a person comes in with that silver package for $300, right? Well, I bring a person in on that, I made $100, right? I bring in another one, that's 120. I bring in another one, that's 135. Now, that person came in, I say it was me. I came in on the silver, even with the tax, with the shipping and handling, I still only paid about $340. So I tell people on that silver, go out and get your money back. Anytime I've ever been in any business in network marketing, the first thing I tell people is let's get your investment back. One, you got an amazing box of incredible supplements and garments delivered to your door. Some people want all garments, some people want supplements, some want a combination. I always have gotten a combination, but either way, you get something. You didn't just get the chance to say, I'm an artist. No, you get something of extreme value when you sign up with Ardyss. So with the silver, let's say you spent $340, but you turned around and it's happening like wildfire right now. People are coming in and woo, they taking off, okay? And so what happens is, say I go, most times people are gonna say, how did you come in? And so you say, oh, I came in with silver pack. Well, I'm gonna come in with what you came in. 3 silver packs, if you look at this, for this month of April, 3 silvers, you just made $360. This is weekly. That you're going to get paid in a week. You're on the e-wallet. You're going to get paid. You got all your money back and you have your incredible products. That is incredible. But that silver also has so much value, silver and above, because when I start talking about this $250,000 in bonuses that got my attention from the beginning, it starts at the silver pack. Now, I tell people get in where they fit in. They come in with the basic, they come in with the bronze. You can make some money that way. And Gail is going to say upgrade as soon as possible because we have 9 buckets of money. I don't believe you should leave any money on the table. So when we talked about that silver, that's what I love about this. When I came to Ardyss, when I came back with the gold package, right now that $500 package, oh my goodness, I signed somebody up with it. $175. Are you kidding me? When I first came, it was 100. Now it's 175. Only because of the incentive. Only because of the incentive. But I bring in a second one, 200. You're talking about the $600. And the great thing of it is even if I came in with a silver, I can turn around and sign up somebody with the golden package. I'm in my back office every day. I don't know about y'all. This is a business for me. I saw someone, I didn't bring them in, but I saw somebody sign up with the $1,000 diamond package this week. Okay. The person that brought them in made a cool 350. Can you imagine if they came in on the silver and spent $340, sign up a diamond and made $350? I mean, come on. This is absolutely incredible. Please, please, please don't have on roller skates, have on ice skates. Why I say ice skates? Because that's a straight blade. You want to go straight to your goals, straight to your dreams, and Ardyss International can help you to not just survive and be healthy, they can also help you to thrive and be wealthy if you so choose. Next slide. Okay, the power of 3. Platinum President Anastasia went over this on Monday. Outstanding job, the power of 3. Now, I don't know about you, but everybody I talk to that I personally bring into the business, I tell them, okay, we need 150. My consumption alone, I drink Lviv every day, red, yellow, green. I drink the cran aloe every day. I had problem with my hip. I drink the coral calcium every day. I take the memory fusion. Do you all see where I'm coming? $150 covers my consumption. And I've got people that have partnered with me, have come with me immediately, early as possible. And I tell everyone, lead by example. Don't ask people to do what you're not willing to do. I have people that will come in right from the beginning, $150 right off the bat because they are buying their products. Alice is on here right now. She makes certain, not only does she have products for herself, but she makes certain her grandchildren line up to take these awesome products. Well, when you have 3 people that you personally brought in and they did that 150, you can immediately write down for your income $50 right off the bat. $50 just because those 3 did it. And what are we about? I don't care what you do in network marketing. If it does not duplicate, you cannot win. So what are we doing? Every one of them are doing the exact same thing, telling a minimum of 3 people, come in, do your 150. Do your 150. I have someone on the phone right now. I'm not calling no names, but I know she got tired of me saying, okay, I don't need to see 134. I don't need to see 140. I need to see 150. Why? Because I want everybody to get paid. That's why I'm on this call right now tonight. Gail knows this. I sleep it. I dream it. I know it. I thank God that I know it. But I want everybody to know it, and I want everybody to be able to get paid. So simply by duplicating ourselves, then, okay, we got 3, and they got 3. Now that 50, those 3 got 3. I think it's going to be on the next slide. We're talking 200. Okay, let me see all 3 of them, please. We're talking 250. Dr. Adams, she did a phenomenal job on Monday covering this, but I don't know if you or someone was on or not, but so I'm just going to go over this really quickly. When you have your 3 with the 150, you just made 50. But when they duplicated it, so we're talking 1 level down, they duplicated it. Now you're talking $250 bonus. Come on now. have your products not pay for themselves at this point. Your products are, I tell people to find a way to get the products to pay for themselves. And oh my goodness, when those three duplicate, you're talking $1,500. What can $1,500 do in your household right now? Can it pay a light bill? Can it pay a cell phone bill? Can it pay a car note? Some people, it can pay their mortgage. Can it send a child to private school? Are you hearing me? Just from the power of three, the business builder bonus. That's what's available. That's what Ardyss is willing to do. Okay, next slide. So now we got people coming in. They're using the product. You have people that have been in Ardyss 16 years, 30 years. I know a lady was on, a Hispanic lady has been in Ardyss 30 years. Oh my goodness, Ardyss only been around 35 years. She was almost here from the beginning. Can you imagine the residual income, the unilevel? We're talking up to 9 levels deep. Next slide. You're talking 9 levels. This is so powerful. Next slide, please. Okay. Platinum President Anastasia went over this, but let me tell y'all something. See, some stuff you gotta print it out. You gotta have it in your hand. The unilevel, I carry around a copy of this in my purse. The Pace Setter, I have a copy of it in my purse, and there's a reason why. There's a reason. You want 6-figure income, and you can absolutely get it here in Ardyss just with the unilevel. Now, remember, we got 9 buckets of money, but we're talking about just the unilevel right now. We're talking about people going in, getting their 150 every month to help their bodies. The coffee is phenomenal. I have a friend, she got to have her weight loss coffee. She's got to have her cran aloe. She's got to have her red Levine. She's got to have her yellow Levine. I'm telling you, people love these products. And so the consumables. And so remember, from the power of 3, I got my 3, told them to get their 3 on the 2nd level, told them to get their 3, we're on the 3rd level, told them to get their 3, they're on the 4th level, told them to get their 3, and now, okay, by the time you get 6 levels, y'all, come on, hear me good. Hear me well. Don't let the numbers scare you. It's simple duplication. Once you get down to that 6th level, we're talking $8,000. Now, I'm on this phone. Some of y'all know me, some of y'all don't. I've seen that. I've seen on even further, okay? A whole lot further here in Ardyss International. It is available to every single person on this call. Please write that down. It's available for me. It's available for me. I don't care how long you've been in. I don't know. I don't care how long where you need to start. If you got a scratched paper and start all over, it's available. That unilevel right now. People don't just need a plan B. A lot of people need a plan A. People are still getting sick from all kind of stuff. Whether it's the flu, whether it's the virus, whether it's the whatever, they need these products and they need our help. They need us, as Pastor John would say, on the rooftop shouting out what we have, the good news of what we have. Now, this, again, is just one way of pay. Next slide, please. Now, this right here is quite incredible. This check match. The check match has to do with your unilevel on your 1st level. Write that down. On your 1st level, on your personally enrolls. Now, I see the 500, the 1,000, the 1,500. That sounds great. But let me tell you something. When you are check matching 100 here, 200 there, 300 there, let me tell you something. That's significant as well. So do not despise small beginnings. If you have people that are duplicating and you're check matching at $50, be happy, because guess what? You keep working, they keep working. It's on its way up. That check match is incredible. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, now ring bonus. Okay, we get into some nitty gritty that I love. Ring bonus. Okay. People are coming in here. I'm back to silver. 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 Why? Because silver is 300 points. So if I brought in 3 people 300 points each. That's 900, right? Well, each one of them went and brought in one person at silver. I'm already at 1,800 plus my points. Oh, sounds like a rank bonus. Sounds like a $200 rank bonus. Sounds like, again, I found a way to cover my cost of my product every month from that rank bonus. That rank bonus is incredible. It starts at 200, goes up as manager to 350, goes up and up and up, all the way up to 2,000. We're going to come back to this rank bonus when I go on the examples, but don't forget the rank bonus, because I'm telling you, it looks great. I'm telling you, I like to hear cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Next slide, please. The car bonus. Now, the car bonus starts at President. It starts at President. It's $400. Goes all the way up to $2,500. I saw $800 month in and month out for years. I said years. An $800 car bonus, monthly car bonus. Ardyss still say we want to pay you a car bonus. It starts at President. Don't sleep. That is another way of pay. And I'm going to talk about the 50% rule and all that in just a moment, but that's our monthly car bonus. Next slide, please. Oh, now this is the one that keep me up. This right here, this pay setter. Now, I'm back to the silver. You cannot even touch, don't even look over in that bucket unless you are at least a silver. Silver, golds, and diamonds have access to this money. Do not sleep on this money. Why am I saying that? Because let me tell you something. When you come in here, I'm back to silver. You come in here, say you brought in 3 people. They all are silver. That's 300, right? 300 each, that's 900. Then they brought in 3. So we got another 900. You're talking 1,800, right? We're talking 1,800 plus what you had. So you made supervisor. You made supervisor. As supervisor on this chart, you made supervisor. You just walked in the door. You got a $60 coordinator bonus and you got a $200 supervisor bonus. So some people go, oh yeah, well, that's only $260. I don't know about you, but there is no only in $260. That's pay setter. But there are people on this call right now, a couple of people on this call right now that brought in 4 people already this month. Last month brought in 5 people, somebody else. Somebody else brought in 8 people. Why? Because the power of the product, got on the Ultra Body Cleanse, had astonishing results, ran out telling people, and boom, 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 boom. And people will tell me, oh, everybody not interested in the business. Well, let me tell you something. When you're a talking, walking billboard and you start seeing this, okay, yeah, you say, oh, and they didn't come in with silver. They didn't come in with silver. They didn't come in with silver or above. So you say, oh, well, they just missed 260. Well, people can say just miss if it's not their money. Okay, but I'm not so worried about the 260. What I'm concerned with is when all those other people that you just brought in start seeing the tremendous power of these amazing products, and they start bringing people in, and you look up, and now you're not silver this month, you are a manager. Duplication, because now we're talking about a $600 bonus. Just at pay setter, we're on this bucket of money. We got $600. And oh my goodness, make manager B. And we're talking $8,000. We're talking $255,000 just on the table. Now, I know some of you on the call saying, oh, well, I passed my time. Well, this thing says, if I'm reading it right, and Elvia's on the line, hey, if I'm reading this right, it says they will pay you off time half. So if you didn't get it, start where you need to start in your back office. Every time you go in and your dashboard is there, it tells you what's available for you. I don't know what's going on. Something just happened. I hope I didn't. What happened? Did I lose anybody? Did I lose anybody? Please, somebody tell me. Did y'all hear what I just said about the pay setter? Please, somebody say yes, unmute, tell me something, because something happened on my phone. That's why I hate I'm on the phone, but I had to be on the phone to make certain I had a good connection. Did y'all hear what I said about the pay setter? Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Elvia. Because we're talking $60 at coordinator, $200 at supervisor, $600 at manager A, $1,000 at manager B, and it only goes up. At director, we're talking $1,800. We're talking one bucket of money. Okay, next slide, please. One slide, please. Next slide, please. I want y'all to see this. I want you to see it. Okay, now if you could, okay, I want it. I type these up. I type these up and send it to Ardyss. Please screenshot it. You will not find it in your back office anywhere. You will not find it on welcome.ardyss. But Elvia, please feel free to post these, because I think it is essential for people to know what their maximums are, because you have a 50% rule when it comes to rank bonus. You have a 50% rule when it comes to car bonus. But when we're talking that pay set of money that you must be a silver or above to even look at, it's a 40% rule. So I wrote up all the ranks, all the way up to Raw Platinum, what your maximum is on the 50% and what the maximum is on the 40%. So you can screenshot this right now. They will get this out, because this is needed, because sometimes people think one thing when it's really, they're closer than they think. See, you're looking at some of those numbers in your back office, but you're trying to get to another level, but it's really showing you your 50 and 40% based on the rank you just made in your back office. You went up to supervisor. You're looking at those numbers, and what you don't understand is it's not going to flip until you hit perfectly the manager level. Then it flips, but you thought you were further away than you were. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, let's go to the next slide. I'm going to show you something. I typed this up too. I wanted y'all to see this. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, here's an example. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Okay. It's you. You have 150 in volume, because you are a leg of business separate from the other legs. I only gave 3 legs. Some of y'all got 5 legs. Some of y'all got 10 legs. I only got 3 on here because we're still thinking power of 3. Okay, so you have 150 points, right? 150 points. Ardyss is about point for dollar. So in one leg, there's 350 points. In the second leg, there are 500 points. In the third leg, there are 2,000 points. So you look in your back office, you see 3,000 points. You go, oh, I'm a supervisor. Okay, are you? Let's look at it. At the 50% rule, we can count the whole 150 from ourselves. We can also count the 350 from one leg, the first leg. We can count all of the second leg, that 500. But that third leg, yes, 2,000. Oh, that sounds good. But at the 50% rule for supervisor, all we can count is 1,000. I don't care how much is back there, 1,000. So when we add it up, that's 2,000. Oh, we made supervisor rank, bam, cha-ching, $200. But let's say you did come in at silver. Y'all see, I preach silver. I sure do. I don't want you leaving any money on the table. Let's walk over to silver. At the 40% rule, we can count the 150. We can count the 350. We can count the 500. But I don't care. There's 2,000 in that third leg. All you can count towards supervisor for the pay setter is 800. 800. So when we add that up, we're still short by 200. Now, don't y'all think that's worth a couple of more calls to get that 200? When we're looking at, if it's your first month walking in the door, you're talking $260 more on your check from pay setter. $260 more on your check for making a few more calls, from selling a little more product. Because think about this. You only have 150. Each leg could have at least 800, maximum 800 that you can count. So if I got to retail whatever I got to do to get those other 200 points so I can get my $260, we're not leaving any money on the table, okay? So that's supervisor. Next slide, please. Now watch this one. This is going to be manager. Watch this. Watch this. You got 150. The first leg got 1,600. The second leg got 2,000. That third leg been gone, wow. It's got 5,000 points. You got 8,650 points in your back office. You like, oh, I done made manager. I got my 6,000, but you got to add it up. Please, please, everybody on this line, write down, inspect what you expect. Inspect what you expect. If you expect to be this rank, if you expect to get paid, inspect to make certain all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, everything is A-okay. So watch what happens here. Okay, so we get to count to 150. We're talking rank, manager A. We get to count out 150. At manager A, a manager is 6,000, so 50%, I can count up to 3,000 for a manager, 50% rule. So I got 150 from me. I got 1,600, I can count that whole first leg. I can count that whole second leg, that's 2,000. And guess what? Out of that third leg, I don't need but 2,200 more. And boom, I just made rank. Up, that's $350 rank bonus right there, 6,000. Well, let's walk over to pay setter. We want that money too. Because remember, pay setter money at manager is $600 by itself, $600. So we got 150. We count that. We can count the 1,600 from the first leg, the 2,000 from the second leg, and out of that 5,000, all we needed, we could count 2,400 because the 40% rule, 40% times 6,000 is 2,400. But oh my goodness, when we added it up, we got enough. We got 2, 4, 5, 6,000. So we made our pay setter money and we made our rank money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Next slide, please. Okay, so now what's happening here? Okay, next, what I typed this up. Please print it out. This month, last month, Road to President, 10,000 guaranteed. Okay, I will never ever forget. Diamond President Reggie Flanagan said, become a supervisor producing machine. Why? Everybody's dream is not the same. Everybody's goal is not the same. Just because I want you to do this doesn't mean you're going to do it. This is network marketing. You're an independent distributor. So what Reggie said, okay, produce supervisors. Why? Supervisors, 2,000 points. But you can have supervisors within supervisors, which really help them to become managers. But let's look at this. To get supervisors, I kind of just broke it down a little bit like this. 3 coordinators, you're supervisor. I'm seeing people pop 1K like crazy. I'm seeing people pop 1.5 like crazy. I'm like, okay, I know it's something popping around here. Somebody is making some kind of rank. Okay, coordinator is the only rank you don't get a bonus. You don't. You got paid, but you don't get a bonus right there. You got paid when you brought people in, but coordinator. So we want to pop on over to supervisor. So 3 coordinators makes us a supervisor, okay? 3 supervisors make of us 6,000 to be a manager. 5 supervisors makes us a manager B. 9 supervisors, though, make us a director. And let's see some different ways we can make president. 20 supervisors, straight up, 20 supervisors. They don't all have to be in separate legs. You may have 2 in this leg. It all's going to add up. It all rolls up. We've got 40,000, 20 supervisors. But we may have a different combination. You may have some people totally on fire, running. So what do we have? We have 4 managers, 4 manager Bs, 10,000 each. That's also 40,000. Then we got another way. We got 6 manager A's, which is 6,000 each. 6 times 6 is 36. So 36,000 plus 2 more supervisors at 4,000. We still at 40,000. And then we got people that's really going for it. We got 2 directors and 2 supervisors also gives us 40,000. 100,000 points. Look, let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all know me, some of y'all don't. I just thank God for Ardyss International, because let me just say this. It's important, first and foremost, to lead by example. You want to start early in the month getting at least 150 points. Don't explain to people what to do if you're not willing to do it. Get your order in early. I will say that to you. It's so important to get that 150. Don't get close, get on it. When you bring someone in, they don't know what they don't know. When people go to the doctor, and I'm not trying to compare us with doctors, but when they go to the doctor, they sit there, they let the doctor tell them what they need. Well, in Ardyss, they don't know what the products will do. You do. That's why you're having a conversation to find out what they need, and you're going to help them while helping yourself. Don't get to 140 points, 138 points. No, they need some omegas. They need some green 29. They need some, you're not just selling them something that's not going to be good or beneficial for them. We want people gulping, not sipping. Gulping, not sipping. I don't need someone coming in getting red Levine and have all kind of challenges, or even just want to feel good, and they looking at their bottle going, oh, I got to stretch it. No, 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 no. I need you gulping. I need you not to buy Levine just for yourself. I need your whole family. I need your children taking it. I need your grandma taking it. I need everybody taking it. And I need them to not wonder, oh, I'm just going to take my little 2 caps, because most people got challenges in their body and they need more than just a sip. They need a gulp. Okay, I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, so then the whole thing of it is, remember, we have 9 different buckets of money. This is all about a strategy. Write it down. Slow down enough to write it down. Put it on paper. Now, a lot of times what I'll do, I'll take my points. I have a very strong leg. I take my points, subtract the whole strong leg out. Subtract that whole leg out, and only add back in the 50% rule if I'm shooting for that, or if I'm shooting for pace setter, what that is. Because a lot of time people are trying to figure stuff out 50% and 40% on points they got. No, 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 no. That's not how that works. That's why you have your maximums. I typed it up. Elvis gonna have it somewhere that people can see it, because like I said, right now, and all the stuff that's happening on in our country, people need help. They need us to help them in their health, and they need us to help them in their wealth. The residual income is something that you build over time. As you're building it over time, that's why you got the right now retail money. That's why you got the right now express money. Those are right now money that you can have within a week. Okay, we got daily pay and we got weekly pay. That car bonus, that rank bonus, that pay setter, all that's going to be on your monthly. You're going to get that for monthly. But oh my goodness, can it not make a difference? Can it not impact your life in a way? Ardyss changed my life in a way, I'm not going to get emotional, changed my life in a way that I can't even explain. Had never seen that much money in my life. I just had not. But we were on fire. We were running, didn't stop running. Guess what? People still need what Ardyss has. Ardyss International, Ardysslife International absolutely have the best products out there. They have the best compensation out there. You only get one body. I tell people the products don't work in the bottle. They work in your body. They don't work in the bottle. They work in your body. And so they need to get it. They need to take it. They need to be consistent. When you have consistency with a consumable, you will get unilevel money. But in the meantime, we want to make certain that we are getting our retail money. We want to make certain we're getting our rank money, and we sure want to make certain that we're getting that pay setter money. So it doesn't matter what you have done or what you haven't done. God wake us all up tomorrow. Guess what? It tells Gail, you get another chance. And as long as God gives me another chance, that's the chance that I need and I want and I accept, because I know I am helping people. And with that being said, I am going to turn this camera back on for a moment because I know it's a number of people on here. I'm going to turn this camera back on. I say, this is 70. This is 70. I'm going to stand up. I have on my angel bra. Y'all see that? I'm striking a pose. Y'all see this body? I'm snatched. I have on the limited edition body magic. Do y'all see this? This waistline. Ardyss gave me courage. Never had courage before. It helps my skin. It helps me to feel good. It helps me to look good. It helps me to help people. That's what Ardyss International, Ardysslife. Y'all see, I'm just programmed. But I want to thank God Almighty for allowing me to understand this compensation that I'm able to share with y'all. I want to thank Elvia and Alejandro for giving me the opportunity to come, because I don't take it lightly when I get to come before you. And so I hope that I said something that can help you. If you have any questions right now, you want to put them in the chat. They're going to read it to me, and I'm going to answer your question any kind of way I can. I'm going to make certain that I answer that question, because it's not enough for one of us to win. It's not enough for 10 of us to win. We all win. We all can win. We all will win if we will learn. See, when you come in network marketing, even though we didn't have to go get a license like being a real estate agent or life insurance, or we didn't have to get a license, but we still have to do the work. That Living Well on Wednesday teaches us about our products, teaches us about our garments. Oh my goodness. On yesterday, at least, oh my goodness, she just tore the garments up. Okay. On Monday, Platinum President Anastasia talked about the power of 3. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. You know, when I think about what can happen, that's what gives me joy. It gives me joy. I hope it gives you joy too. I don't care what's in, I don't look in my rearview mirror very much. I'm telling y'all right now, because I learned a long time ago that rearview mirror is real small. I'm looking out the front windshield that has way more possibilities for me and for you. And so I hope. Yeah, I got my platinum ring on. I wear it all the time. Me and BJ Brown, we wear our platinum ring. We do. We remember how hard, what it took, because those numbers roll to zero every month. They roll to zero, but we know what it took. We love helping people. I hope that I have helped y'all. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat right now. I don't know how long I've been talking, but I wanted to make certain that this was strictly a compensation training. You see this training, I've been on here almost an hour. I didn't want to get distracted. I wanted to make certain that y'all understand, because let me tell you something. Elvia's going to make certain that those maximums are up there, because you got to separate the two. Every bucket of money you look at, I want you to look at it individually. Every bucket is a different way you can make money. Why am I so excited? Because at 70, I still can win here in Ardyss International, and you can too. I know sometimes it's just about understanding what you may not understand. You may think you kind of know, but guess what? Certain people are gifted in other things. I mean, can't nobody be Tyra talking about that red Lviv in the blood. Can't nobody be, I'm telling y'all, I didn't talk to her a zillion times. We used to talk about an hour every day. Can't nobody beat her talking about that blood. I told her, I said, girl, if you had to sell somebody one thing, what would you? She said, oh, they got to do the ultra body cleanse. They got to. Okay, I'm just telling you. Walk in your gift. All of us together can connect so that we help artists to be what they should be. And that's a household name. Yes, I see the energy. Yeah, My son used to say, Mama, can you please calm down? Well, it's a whole lot that needs to be done, so it's hard for me to calm down. It sure is. It's hard for me to calm down when I see people still getting COVID. I see people still getting the flu. I know they need to be taking the products. I know they need to gulp and not sip. Okay, so does anybody have questions in the chat? Elvia, do you see any questions, or am I done? Elvia, please come on if you can, because y'all see I'm on fire. I'm on fire. And I understand, in life, one thing that Gail knows, some people accept my fire, some people don't, but either way, God gave it to me, so I don't let nobody take it. I don't. Why am I saying that? Because I don't want you to let anybody take yours. I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care what happens tomorrow, because we all have good days and bad days. But guess what? If you walk out every day, Tyra walks around with a red bottle of Levine everywhere she went. Oh my goodness. Every time I'd see her, whether she was exercising, whether she had a bottle of red Levine in her hand. I say, girl, you be right here. Yeah, because I want them to ask me what it is. What are they asking you? What are they asking you? Are you a product of the product? Because the products will work if you put them in your body. They don't work in the bottle. Elvia, can you please come on? I just thank you so much for allowing me to come on and share. And so I hope I help somebody today. I hope I help somebody today, because when I keep seeing 1K, 1.5K, last month I saw, I look at the ranks, I look at enrollees. If every week we bring in people in, do they know what's on the table for them? Do they know every time y'all enroll somebody, do they know there are 9 buckets with their name on it? Okay.